You want to heal yourself so you can finally unlock your fullest potential. What the heck do I mean by that? Just let me explain for a minute. You've been given a divine blueprint. That blueprint is your body. You know, on the physical plane, you have a skeleton, you've got muscles, you've got this meat suit. On the other levels, your blueprint is your chakra system. If you're new to this, if you don't really know about any of this stuff, this is probably gonna sound really, really strange to you. And I totally get it. If somebody would have said that like 10 years ago, I would have probably been really like thrown off by that, and I would have probably just like made fun of them, like ha ha ha, like you actually believe in that shit? But I know there's a lot of people out there who think like that, and I know we're all also like being programmed into believing that this stuff isn't real by, you know, seeing ridiculed scenes on our favorite TV shows or movies where they kind of just drag all this like spirituality stuff into the dirt, which is honestly really, really sad. But back to the point, you need to work with your chakra system. If you want to live your dream life or your best life, or if you want to unlock your full potential, you need to work with your chakra system. They're literally your body's energetic centers. And if those are blocked, the water can't flow. Your energy can't flow. If you're trying to operate from a state of blocked energies, of course you're unhappy, of course you feel stuck, of course you're not where you want to be in life. So what you need to do is actually really simple. You need to unblock yourself. Now, what the heck does that mean? Every single one of your chakra centers represents an emotion. But if that emotion is blocked, or if that center is blocked, the energy can't flow through it. So you need to look at all of your chakras, all of your feelings, you know, the whole rainbow, and figure out where you need to work on. And honestly, we all need to work on all of them, unless you're this enlightened being that already like gets it all, understands it all. But honestly, I've never met a single human being understood it all, who's got it all, who doesn't need to work on anything anymore because they're all like unlocked and free and, you know, whatever. So all these symptoms that you're showing aren't just the result of this physical plane. It doesn't even start here. It starts on the higher planes, and then it works itself down. And once it's hit your physical reality, it's a sign like, hey, there's something that you really, really need to look at, that you've been ignoring, that you've been suppressing. And the only other way reality can show this to you is by showing it to you in your physical body, which is why it's even more important to start working with these things, start giving these things some credit. We really need to stop making fun of them. But, you know, everyone's kind of got their own journeys, and we're all on a different journey. So, you know, I guess this video is really just for people who already believe in all that stuff. But, you know, to me, at this point, it has nothing to do with like believing or having faith in this stuff. To me, it's not just some woo-woo spirituality shit. It's reality, it's science. This is more science to me than some of the stuff our modern civilized world tries to tell us. So if you're looking to heal yourself deeply, profoundly, and you need to work with your energy centers, because that's where it starts. It doesn't start in the physical reality. It doesn't start inside of this 3D meat suit. It starts on an energetic level. And since those chakra centers are our energy centers, we really need to look at them. Let me give you one exercise to figure out where you're at with your energetic centers. And I actually got this from Avatar. If any Avatar fans are out there, like the anime. I'm not talking about the one with the blue people in Pandora. I'm actually talking about the anime. There's an exercise that Aang gets from this like guru that shows up in one of the seasons. That guru literally tells him the same stuff, you know, like he describes it as different pools, and if one of the pools is blocked, the water can't flow, and then it kind of creates a dam. And then he asks Aang like these 7 questions that I'm about to give you. I actually need to look them up real quick because it's been a few years since I've done this exercise, but that's one of the first exercises that I started my journey with. And, you know, just because you do it once doesn't mean you don't have to do it again, because even for me right now, it would probably be really helpful to do that again, because I won't have the same answers to those questions as I had like 2 years ago or 5 years ago, you know. So just give me 1 second. Okay, I actually found it. I have my laptop right here, so just let me read it out to you. Eng, we say in German, we say ang. So I don't know, it sounds weird, but I'll just go with the American. Aang attempts to open his 7 chakras to master the avatar state in Book 2, Episode 19, The Guru. If you're a fan, go back and rewatch that, because I know to some of you this might sound crazy, but there is so much knowledge that's being passed down to us in forms of movies and books and animes and all that kind of stuff. And if we listen to that, if we apply that, we can actually learn so much. Anyway, so guided by Guru Patik at the Eastern Air Temple, Aang learns to unblock his energy centers, but leaves early to save Katara, blocking his final chakra. He later fully masters it in the series finale after a physical impact reopens it. Blah, 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 blah. Then here we go. The 7 chakras, Earth chakra. The Earth chakra is blocked by fear. So what are you afraid of? Acknowledge your fears. The center is being opened by, it's not even about not having any fears anymore, but please at least acknowledge them. Everything in this universe wants to be seen and acknowledged, so do your fears. And then the 2nd chakra, the water chakra, is blocked by guilt. What do you feel guilty about? What do you feel guilty for? How are you blocking yourself with feeling guilty? You can open that chakra center by accepting your guilt and forgiving yourself. 3rd one, the fire chakra, is blocked by shame, and you can open it by accepting yourself. The next one, the air chakra, is blocked by grief. You can open that chakra by accepting your loss. Yeah, that kind of really resonates with me right now. Ouch. Anyway, see how fun this healing journey is? And then next one, the sound chakra, is blocked by lies, and you can unblock it by accepting the truth and speaking your truth. Next one is the light chakra, and that's blocked by illusion of separation. And you can open that one by recognizing that all things are connected. And the last one, thought chakra, is the earthly attachment, which is blocked by attachment. So you can open that by letting go. I just took a piece of paper, a big one, and I just used one piece of paper for each chakra. And I literally filled those when I did this exercise for the first time. Even just writing this down is gonna help you so much, because it helps you become aware of what's actually going on inside of you. Again, it's not about solving everything at once today, save the world, whatever. Even just acknowledging your fears, your grief, the lies that you've been telling yourself is huge. You don't have to figure everything out, especially not alone. So now we've come to the end of this video. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope this video and this exercise can help you. All I'm doing is I'm really just passing down what I've been taught and what I did to get to this point. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I lived a perfect life or I've got it all figured out. It's the complete opposite. And it's actually funny. While I'm teaching you or telling you things, I'm actually reminding myself and teaching myself things, which is absolutely incredible. And I'm so thankful that we can venture on this journey together. Because if we keep going, we will get so much closer to unlocking our fullest potential than we would have ever dreamed of 10 years ago or whatever. So thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.